Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Nico Mejia. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes. Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school in Georgia to stardom at Clemson and even a playoff run in Jacksonville. It's just consistency. Week in and week out that'll be the next step for Trevor in his career.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He tucks it and takes off. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
18 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Blast through midfield, and he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Chiefs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Pacheco on third. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Looking slant route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15. First down, Chiefs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw, Mahomes. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lawrence looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Logan Cook on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. Gets it to the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. From
the red zone now. Almost just had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Throwing is Mahomes. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Lawrence down the play fake. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Oh, stiff ball. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Lawrence working from the gun. It's his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Jaguars first
Sure
down.
seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. ETN punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game.
Jaguars 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Mejio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Hit the good there. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a third quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 14, Chiefs 10.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
It's a gain. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Cut out left. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They motion the tight end over. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
2nd and 3 now. To the air, Mahomes. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Worthy's down. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Butker to try the point after. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
After seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars down running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here comes the screen for ETN. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Mejia with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Mahomes. He brings it in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Hamilton on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll try to run with Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Throwing is Mahomes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
Chiefs 24, Jaguars 17.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Lawrence with it on 1st. He finds Brown right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars losing by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 32. We'll check this one down to ETN. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to throw. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. They'll look underneath here for ETN. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is ETN. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Short pass brought in. And he has it down at the 8-yard line on the play. Now a timeout call by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the Chiefs' 8-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Man in motion here. Here he is to throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
on for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Keep it up. Your ball, baby. Come on, baby. This is not the end. It's all about teamwork. Great defense. We got this.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They look to throw it. This to win the game. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? You can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed.